Mini episode 1399 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge Mini Episode 1399, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 9 of the 2021 NFL season, as well as a look at Week 10 of the college football season. For last week's college picks, it was 2-3 and 18-32 overall. Here's our picks for this week. Ohio State minus 15 over Nebraska, Purdue plus 3 over Michigan State, Texas A&M minus 4 over Auburn, West Virginia plus 3.5 over Oklahoma State, and Washington plus 7 over Oregon. For the college football playoff, here's our picks for the seeds as of this week. 1 Georgia, 2 Cincinnati, 3 Oklahoma, 4 Michigan State. The next 4 in are 5 Wake Forest, 6 Alabama, 7 Notre Dame, 8 Oregon. In the NFL, we are 4-10-1 overall, 1-2 on the Big Three, and 1-0 on the lock, with the overall numbers at 56, 67, and 1, 14 and 10, and 6 and 2. Here's our picks for this week. New York Jets plus 10.5 over Indianapolis, Miami minus 7 over Houston, Denver plus 10 over Dallas, Baltimore minus 6 over Minnesota, Cincinnati minus 2.5 over Cleveland, Las Vegas minus 2.5 over the New York Giants, Atlanta plus 6 over New Orleans, Kansas City minus 7 over Green Bay, Arizona minus 1 over San Francisco, the LA Rams minus 7.5 over Tennessee, and Chicago plus 6.5 over Pittsburgh. For our Big Three, it's New England minus 3.5 over Carolina, and Buffalo minus 14.5 over Jacksonville. And in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 9, it's the LA Chargers minus 1.5 over Philadelphia. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy overmanaging. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing. QB, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, and Russell Wilson. Running back, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Ezekiel Elliott, Antonio Gibson, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, and Jonathan Taylor. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, and Calvin Ridley. Tight end, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Kyle Pitts, and Darren Waller. Remember, our Thursday night game pick and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. This week, it's Detroit, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and Washington on the bye. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 7 QBs, Joe Burrow, Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Jalen Hurts, Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford, and Carson Wentz. We like 12 running backs, Devontae Booker, Michael Carter, Austin Eckler, Myles Gaskin, Damian Harris, Najee Harris, Darrell Henderson, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, Cordero Patterson, Boston Scott, and Darrell Williams. We like 17 wide receivers, Keenan Allen, Marquise Brown, Jamar Chase, Chase Claypool, Brandon Cooks, T. Higgins, Jerry Jeudy, Deontay Johnson, Christian Kirk, Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore, Michael Pittman, Devontae Smith, Courtland Sutton, Adam Thielen, Jalen Waddle, and Mike Williams. And we like 6 tight ends, Mark Andrews, Zach Ertz, Mike Gesicki, Dallas Goedert, Tyler Higbee, and Dalton Schultz. Thank you for joining us for this week's FDH Football Preview Show.